Want to see how I got the engine bay looking this fucking good? Gotta watch the whole video. So let's get into it. What I'm going to do first is attack it with the old wire wheel here. See how far I can get it down. Go from there. That should basically be all I need to do. Safety first. Whoa. This is obviously going to take me a very long time to do. Well, honestly, no, it won't take me that long. I'll be able to get this done. There's more than I thought it was going to be on there. That's for damn sure. So I'll get working on this and I'll be back. Here's what it looks like about an hour or so into the job. Pretty good progress so far. I got some little spots I got to clean up, like over here and down in here and stuff. I mean, you're not going to be able to see any of this anyways with the engine mounts on, but I still want to clean it up, get it looking pretty. I got to get some more wire wheels so I can do that, but hey, it's coming along. Okay, got all the loose and shitty paint out of the engine bay everywhere. Put some fiberglass Bondo on some of the spots where I want them to be hidden and looking pretty. Just got to wait for that to settle up. I got a couple more spots to do and some more seam sealer to get out. Then I can do a final sanding, do some seam sealing of my own, or painting, or no, seam sealing and then painting of my own. The seams have officially been unsealed. So now I can clean it up a little bit more. I just sanded it all down so it's all nice and smooth, but I can clean up the areas or the seams a little bit more, tape it off, and then I can seam seal them nice and smooth and everything. And then I can finally paint it. Well, to tell you that this fucking sucked is an understatement, because it fucking sucked. But it's almost time to seam seal, so that's good. All the taping is done, and let me tell you, that fucking sucked. I've taped some stuff up before, but yeah, a lot of curvy worvies in there, you know. But now I'm gonna seam seal it. Hopefully, hopefully I have enough seam sealer. There it is. I think it's starting to come out now. I have a little on my finger, so I'm just gonna do one of those. I don't know if I should take the tape off now or not. Or if I should leave it. Looks freaking good, man. Hell yeah. It's going to look so good after it's painted. Some high build primer on there to hide any little kind of defects. Then it's going to be painted farm tractor white. Same the color that I painted the trailer. I have some left over from when I actually did the trailer. And this stuff actually works amazing. So, it'll be great for an engine bay. It's easy to clean as well. Tape is off and damn, that looks fucking good. It's not perfect, but it looks fucking good if I do say so myself. Ooh, little shit there. I'm going to give it a quick another wipe down. I just taped it all off where I'm not going to paint it. Then I'm going to hit it with some filler primer here. See what it looks like. Hell yeah. She's all ready to paint. All taped off. It's a little dark, a little gloomy, a little windy at times as well. Not the best painting conditions, but hey, I got shit I want to do. So we do it. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Usually it doesn't shatter into a million pieces and it just pops right off. But there you go. All right. Go for it. Well, I thought it'd be a little bit smoother than that, but I mean, could be worse, I guess. I'm going to go another coat. Hopefully I can sand it out. Make it look pretty decent. It's far from perfect. It's got a lot of little imperfections here and there, as you can see, and some runs here and there, as you can see as well. But I mean, it does look pretty damn good. I think with another coat of the filler primer, because I ran out of paint, and then a coat of paint, I think it'll look pretty damn good. So, we keep going. I might obviously sand this, then do another coat, or do another coat and then sand it. My plan to hide the spot welds didn't go according to plan, really. I was hoping for a lot from that filler primer, I guess. That didn't really work out, but I still think it looks better than it did factory. So, that's a plus, in my opinion. Here is the bay, all primed and ready to paint. So that's what I'm going to do just now. It is a bit windy out. It's not a great day or conditions for painting. But my plan is to paint it and then quickly put a tarp over it. Or the hood on it, even. Probably the hood. We'll see how it goes. Pretty sure I already said this, but this is what I'm painting the engine bay with. Kind of hard to see. But it's Farm and Implement Heavy Duty Weather Resistant Rust Preventative Gloss White. Basically the same crap I used to paint the trailer. Well, not basically, it is. So, using one of these. left in here, but I'm pretty freaking happy with that. I will say so myself. Not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. I am going to wet sand it all now with 5,000 grit. And then tomorrow I'm going to do a heavy ass coat of paint of white all over it and go from there. I think it's going to look hella good. This is what it looks like after I wet sanded it with 3,000 grit, not 5,000. Now I'm going to do another heavy coat of paint on it because I went light on the first coat. And then wet sand it again after that, after it dries. Let's get to it. Here is the engine bay after the final coats have been applied. It's not perfect, but it looks freaking good, man. I couldn't be happier. But now, I'm going to do what some people might consider ruining it and give it the old liberally, like I did, I don't know how to pronounce that. I did the rest of it here with yield paint markers. So I'm going to start drawing all on the inside here. I mean, hopefully it'll come out good. If it doesn't, I can just paint over it, but I did an in-house poll and my kids and girlfriend said I should do it. So, I mean, I'm going to do it. Without further ado, let's just get into it. Ain't no time like the present. think you get the idea of what I'm going for. I'm going to start doing some more and I'll be back. All right, all the drawing that right now that needs to be done is done. You know, looking pretty good here. Got the kids on in it over here. You know, the old 6-7. That's supposed to be a Master Sword from Link or Zelda. You know, my other son. My daughter will do some more, but she's going to get a big canvas on the car somewhere. The kids will as well, too. Got the girl on in it as well, you know. But now, it's time to clear. If I ever want to add to it, I could just add onto it where I want to, then clear over it again. And nobody will ever know. But now, I'm going to clear this, so it'll stay, last, and look good. Here is the bay. After all the clear coat is on. Looks pretty much the same, but it looks freaking good. I think it looks killer. Let's zoom out a little bit. Well, here's the bay. After a couple layers of clear coat. Looks pretty much the same, but now it's locked in. Did make a little weird texture. It's kind of hard to see on camera over here. But honestly, whatever. It adds to it. I'm not too worried about it. You're not going to see a lot of where that is because of stuff that is actually mounted to that. So I'm not too worried about that. Overall, I think it looks amazing. And unique, you know? That'll be it for this video. If you like what you're watching, subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it with your friends. And as always, let's freaking go, dude.